Good morning. I'm coming to you again on Monday morning, and I just want to read a lament to you today. My heart's kind of heavy today, and there's no point in denying it. The news is really hard to listen to, not only for the COVID-19 that is continuing to take lives and to escalate in at least where I am. I know some places it's starting to decrease a bit, and we're very thankful for that. But the news is just full of sad news for me today in what happened in Nova Scotia, where I had lived for 10 years. And so my heart's just heavy today, and I think it's okay to say to you that I have a heavy heart. So I want to read from Psalm 102 this morning. It says, "Hear my prayer, Lord. Let my cry for help come to you. Do not hide your face from me when I am in distress. Turn your ear to me when I call. Answer me quickly. For my days vanish like smoke, my bones burn like glowing embers. My heart is blighted and withered like grass. I forget to eat my food. In my distress I groan aloud and am reduced to skin and bones. I am like a desert owl, like an owl among the ruins. I lie awake, I have become like a bird alone on a roof. All day long my enemies taunt me. Those who rail against me use my name as a curse. For I eat ashes as my food and mingle my drink with tears because of your great wrath. For you have taken me up and thrown me aside. My days are like the evening shadow. I wither away like grass. But you, Lord, you sit enthroned forever. Your renown endures through all generations. You will arise and have compassion on Zion, for it is time to show favor to her. The appointed time has come. For her stones are dear to your servants, her very dust moves them to pity. The nations will fear the name of the Lord. All the kings of the earth will revere your glory. For the Lord will rebuild Zion and appear in his glory. He will respond to the prayer of the destitute. He will not despise their plea. Let this be written for a future generation, that a people not yet created may praise the Lord. The Lord looked down from his sanctuary on high. From heaven he viewed the earth, to hear the groans of the prisoners and release those condemned to death. So the name of the Lord will be declared in Zion, and his praise in Jerusalem, when the peoples and the kingdoms assemble to worship the Lord. In the course of my life, he broke my strength. He cut short my days. So I said, do not take me away, my God, in the midst of my days. Your years go on through all generations. In the beginning you laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of your hands. They will perish, but you remain. They will all wear out like a garment. Like clothing you will change them, and they will be discarded. But you remain the same, and your years will never end. The children of your servants will live in your presence. Their descendants will be established before you. Psalm 102. You know, these times are difficult for many people. And I try to find joy in every day, but only when I look to God. Only when I look for his resources and for how he can touch my heart and move me and fill me with his word, can I find peace in my heart. And even though these days are difficult, I know that they will end. And I know that God is still on the throne, and that He cannot be taken from it. Nothing that we do on earth can take God from His throne. He is supreme over all and in all. So, if you're feeling a little bit like me today, it's okay to admit it. And it's okay to say, God, you are my all. You are all I have. You are all I need. And I am dependent on you today to help me make it through. Because my flesh is weak, my bones are brittle, and my mind is filled with the news of this day. So instead, fill my mind with who you are. And may I depend upon you for my strength, my energy, and my motivation. Amen. Amen.